Okay. This particular trail, they have been able to see the same vision as we have for many years and have helped fund this through a number of sources. We have had, let me see here, we've had track money, we've had federal authorizations from the federal delegation help us with several sections of this trail. The Zoo Art and Parks, the fourth quarter transportation choice funds. A number of sources of funding have gone through this to get us to this point. We're grateful to our consultants, Arcsidio Design and their sub-consultants, Todd Perkins and Jason Clofus. They helped us with the alignments and all the approvals and the structural work on this. If you haven't ridden this, this is a great section. This is the final section, which I am very proud of. I want to extend a special thanks to two of my staff members, Andrea Sorensen and a previous, I don't know if she's here, hopefully she is. Okay, Andrea, thank you. And Madeline DeLange, she's no longer with us, but she's with the, is she here? Thanks to both of them for their hard work and perseverance in working through some of the problems that we had with this section, but in the end, it's turned out to be a great bridge. At this time, I'd like to invite Mayor Wilson up. She has a few words, and then she'll pass it on to the other mayors.
Well, thanks. This is so exciting. I remember years ago, I was a relatively new county councilwoman, and I was asked to serve on a committee to start assessing the idea and creating the foundation for creating the Jordan River Commission. So it's this precursor to the Jordan River Commission. And oh my, how far we have come. It's incredibly exciting. Those early days we were following a community assessment on what the Jordan River could be in our community. And key among the projects was developing a full trail system. And as Walt mentioned, to do that takes so many focused partnerships. I'm proud of the county's role. We indeed have prioritized funding. We've been deliberate. We've found the holes in the system. We've knocked on the doors of private property owners and said, can we work with you to get access to your property? One of the most difficult things has been everything that it takes to build a bridge like this one. It's relatively easy if you can get the rights to lay down some asphalt and maintain it on areas, but there have been several areas, including the mouth of Parley's Canyon, and this area, and north of here in Salt Lake City, as we've looked at rail crossing needs. Those are the tricky ones, and they take a lot of deliberate connection, conversation, funding, often the federal government getting involved to support with grants and and to help us address some of the barriers. So I want to thank literally everyone here. If you're here, you had a hand in this, or you care. And I only have one complaint before I pass it on. Every time, and this is on me, it's not on my schedulers, but every time we open a section of trail or we're out doing something great related to active transportation, which our community loves so much, I never carve out enough time. Like, why didn't I not bike and hike this morning? That's my only complaint. So those of you that did enjoy today, I do want to get back out here and, just enjoy not having to navigate through awkward spaces and automobiles and have that connectivity. So thank you all. We can do nothing at Salt Lake County without strong municipal partners. And these two mayors who will speak today are amazing. They're doing incredible work in South Salt Lake and in West Valley. And I appreciate them and consider them dear friends. So with that, I'll turn it over to West Valley Mayor Karen Lane.
Thank you, Mayor Wilson. You know, this is such a great addition for our city and for our residents to be able to take advantage of this trail. Our trail in West Valley City starts at about 7200 West and comes down and connects in with this trail. And so for those avid bikers and even the ones that just want to walk the trail, this is another safe, as Mayor Wilson said, out of the path of cars, that we can take advantage of the outdoors and what a beautiful state we have and beautiful cities. So I truly appreciate all the effort that has been made to connect the east side, the Parley's Canyon, with West Valley, and then on out to 7200. So I appreciate all the hard work. Our staff has worked with county and just done a great job getting this all connected. And the attention to detail. This tunnel right here, my grandson and I walked it, and the birds and we're still negotiating whether it's a fox or a coyote, the elk and the deer. It was all very nice, and I like those little attention to detail. So thank you so much. I'll now turn the time over to Mayor Wood. Thank you.
Well, this is a super exciting day for our little community. Today is actually our city's 85th birthday, so I can't think of a better birthday present for our city, connecting us to our West city partner, and then just also completing a super important trail in our community. I often find myself, when I need a break from my day job, that's not really just my day job, my all-time job, every day, every minute, to get on a bike and come down here and just, it's a secret little gem. Clearly with all of y'all today, it's not a little secret anymore. So this is just like a beautiful spot. I host Bike with the Mayor, and I've tried to teach people like how to get, like go clear down over here and then get to the Jordan River. And so I can't wait to host my next Bike with the Mayor now that this portion is complete. Our city, I think, brought the biggest problems to the table because we have the Spaghetti Bowl, we have Roper Rail Yards, we have all of the really hard things to get over and around. And so just thankful, I'm thankful to be here with all of our partners. Walt, Gilmore, you've been amazing with this. Mayor Wilson, thank you so much. County Council, super big, important partners that this wouldn't be done without them. And so we know as a little city, we love to be in the middle of everything and connected to all of our surrounding communities. So just to all of you that are here that kept pushing us and saying, you know, we got to figure out ways around. Thanks for just always being the squeaky wheel that got all of this complete. We couldn't do it without you. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy the trail. And I'm going to turn it over to Juan from Pratt.
These are my notes. Doesn't mean I'm not long-winded, but we'll see where this goes. So this idea has been around for maybe 50 years, this idea of connecting the Parley's Trail down to the Provo, or the Parley's Canyon down to the Provo Jordan River Parkway. And there are other big visions too. This is called once upon a time, this is called the Provo Jordan River Parkway because the vision is to connect it to the Provo River. Now there's a vision to connect the Provo River to the rail trail up by Park City and Colville, and to take that trail down Ogden Canyon and connect it to the Legacy Parkway, etc. So this is a key piece to what could be a much bigger, more incredible project that I call the Wasatch Loop. Other people call it the Wasatch Loop, but that intrigues me. I was going to say at the end of this that I'm available if anybody needs a resume or something, but so this has been a labor of love, and I've been volunteering for so many years on this. But this project has taken, in my estimation, around 21 years to complete. And thanks to all of those mayors at Salt Lake City and at Salt Lake County Mayor McAdams, Mayor Caroon. Frankly, this was still being discussed around the time of Mayor Workman while she was there. Thanks to Rocky Anderson, thanks to Biskupski, Becker. I'm not missing anybody, am I? Of course, Aaron Mendenhall. Thank them all and all the council members who have been behind this and supportive, all the staff members. And I don't want to forget to thank I don't know if Karen Hell's here, but the John Hells, the Neil Olsons, the Martin Bearclough, and thank you to my wife, Candy, for allowing us, these volunteers, these people who've had a passion to complete this project. Thanks for being there for us and allowing us to spend the time on this project. I've got to say, this section is one of my favorite sections of all these trails. And let me just back up. When we started this project, I think were there 3 phases? Yeah. We identified this whole 8.5 mile project in 3 phases. And phase 1 became phase 1A, B, C. I don't know if we had a D in there. But phase 2 did a similar thing and became down to like E. And this phase took quite a while as well. But my favorite thing, one of my favorite things about this trail is this section and how it unfolded. And when we had finished the section over Roper Yard and came to 900 West, and we met out here with South Salt Lake officials, the county and Salt Lake City officials, Pratt did, we were standing there at 900 West, and I frankly, honestly hadn't been there. I hadn't been to 900 West. And when we got there and I saw what trail users were expected to do, I'm like, we can't do that. We have to do something different. We can't expect people to come to 900 West and go 2 blocks south and then cross a busy road and then get out to the Jordan River Parkway. So we just walked underneath the tracks overpass and we looked east and there was some property there and we were like, who owns this tiny sliver of property here? Maybe let's put a switchback there. And then we'll put our own bridge over 900 West. And then we'll take it along. Who owns that property? Yeah, we'll work with them and we'll put a trail in the UDOT right-of-way north of the tracks maintenance facility. And then we'll get to the Jordan River. We'll put a bridge over there because the trail's on the other side. And Pratt over the years and our partners have, frankly, I think, really worked to do this right. And when we did this section, we did it right. We didn't expect people to cross that dangerous 900 West. And the project went from $1.5 million to $6.5 million, this section of trail here alone. And thanks to all the volunteers at Pratt and all of our partners in the community and in the government agencies for helping us secure that funding. Thanks to Gene Davis, who's here, for helping us at the legislature find money at the last minutes to do this trail right. So the work's not quite done. Pratt's going to be here to continue to work with our partners to make the trail all it can be, make it as beautiful as it can be. We're going to add benches. We're going to hopefully add some bike maintenance facilities, some dog hydration facilities, and whatever ideas you guys have, bring it, and we will hopefully make this trail a great place. So again, if I had to thank everybody individually that has been involved with this over the years, we'd be here a while. I just want to again thank all of the present and past board members for Pratt. We're down to kind of a skeleton crew now. There's like 6 of us left on the board, but we're out there cleaning up goat heads. We're installing benches. We're planning the next improvement to this trail. And I want to encourage every one of you, I want to make sure I say this, that because of my wife and my situation, I've been able to help facilitate this project. And it's been 20, 25 years. I did something farther back, 30, 35 years ago on this trail as well. But you can do this in your community as well. You can do this on your street as well. Work with your elected officials. Work with the staff in your cities. And do something like this in your community. You can do it. And I'm happy to give you advice on where to get started. But Go out and make your world a better place. And on behalf of Pratt and all of its volunteers and all of our board members, current and past, and on behalf of all of our partners, I want to invite you to enjoy the Parley's Trail and all that it brings to your community. And thank you all for being here.
Thanks, Juan, and thanks to all the mayors for their comments. At this point, we'd like to hold our ribbon cutting, and you want to set that up for us? And we invite all the mayors and others, folks from Pratt, if you'd like, we'll have you come up and we'll cut this ribbon and then take a walk across the bridge and see how it looks from that viewpoint. Thank you for coming.
So we have some T-shirts back down at the parking area. After I get T-shirts to all the people who have been integrally involved with this, there will be leftovers, so feel free to come down and maybe grab a T-shirt if it's available.